Hi everyone. So this has been the third part of our video series for our module on lesson 4 about direct and indirect speech. I'm on page 3 now, everyone. I hope you can still follow. So I'll be discussing about the reminders about the rules for direct and indirect speech. Again, reminders and rules. So here, the tense of the reported speech remains the same, or you will not change the tense if the reported speech expresses a universal truth or habitual fact. The example, the professor said the planets revolve around the sun. In the indirect, it will be the professor said that the planets revolve around the sun. This is the sun. I'm sorry for the typographical error. Okay. The tense in the direct speech is revolve, which is present tense. We do not change it into past tense. It will remain revolve in the present tense because it is expressing a universal truth. The planets revolve around the sun. Not unless the planets will not revolve around the sun anymore. But for as long as that this is a universal truth, then they should be considered as one, and the tense in the reported speech should not be changed. Okay, another reminder. If the tense of the reporting verb in the direct speech is in the present or future tense, reporting verb in the indirect speech will remain the same. Okay, so the example, she said, I will buy the chocolate. She said that she would buy the chocolate. So it's not really changing in tense, but the rule that mentioned in our second video, that the will should be changed to would. But the point here is when the, here, if the tense if the tense of the reporting verb, this is the reporting verb, is in the present tense. So Bernie says is in the present tense. It says here the reporting verb in indirect will remain the same. Okay? Bernie says in the present tense, I love reading books. So the tense here is the present tense love, and it should not be changed in the indirect speech. Bernie says, so you also have to take note of this. You do not change the says to any to said. It will also be says. And then that he loves reading, the love present tense will also be the same love present tense in the indirect speech. Only we make it singular because we use the pronoun he, which is singular, referring to Bernie in the reported speech or in the direct speech. So therefore, the lab should agree to the number of the subject here, which is he singular, so love singular. But what we're talking here is the tense. So the tense love is present tense, and the verb loves is also in present tense. So we do not change that if the reporting verb is in present tense. Okay? Another reminder, if the reported speech contains a time clause and the verbs, including the main verb, are in the simple past, the verbs remain the same. Again, if the reported speech contains a time clause and the verbs, including main verb, are in the simple past, the verbs remain the same. Let us try the example. Mark said, the moss was stuck to the boulder until the gardener removed it. So what is the time clause here? The time clause here is until the gardener removed it. Okay? So let us look how it was changed to indirect speech. Mark said that the moss was stuck to the boulder until the gardener removed it. So I hope you have see the conversion of the direct to indirect. Actually, there was no changes. Okay? The verb in the was stuck, which is the main verb here, was stuck also. And then you have here the, because it's in the simple past, it's simple past tense. And this is the time clause. So we do not change any part of the time clause. The only changes that happen in the indirect speech are the punctuation marks. Correct. So we do not use the punctuation marks. Okay. Next is if the main verb is in the simple past and the time clause verb is in past continuous tense, the main verb changes into past perfect, which is our original rule in the first video, and the time clause verb remains the same. Okay? The example, he said John ate when he was sitting in the class. Sorry for the omission of the period. I've been saying no periods in my examples. Okay. The time clause here is when he was sitting in the class. So that is the time clause. The rule said the main verb is in the simple past tense. So this is the main verb, ate. And the time clause verb is in the past continuous. So this is the time clause in the past continuous, was sitting. The main verb changed into past perfect. So the main verb ate will become past perfect tense had eaten. And it said the time clause verb should not be changed. So the time clause verb when he was sitting in the class should be the same when he was sitting in the class. All right? So this would be all for my third video. I will have the fourth video, changes in pronouns. Thank you very much, everyone. See you in my next video.